Hey, what's up? Today I'm going to show you guys how to change a drum head. Super easy. All you need is a basic drum key and should take about 5-10 minutes tops. Here we go. So put the drum key on each lug, turn to the left till loose, and then finger loosen until you can pop the drum head off. Now in this case, my snare drum is a 14-inch snare drum, so I need a 14-inch head. So I'm just loosening each lug. Till I can loosen them with my fingers. Okay, so I've loosened the drum head all the way and use my fingers to get the last little bits, make sure everything's disconnected. So now, pop the rim off with the drum head. And then take the drum head away from the rim. Toss it. Okay, so I grabbed the new head, and it's a 14-inch head to fit on my 14-inch snare drum. And fits like a glove. I'm gonna throw the rim on. Once the rim is on, just finger tighten all the lugs all the way around so that you get a good starting point with the key. Okay, so I've finger tightened all the lugs all the way around the drum. Now the next step, it's something that I like to do and many other drummers do, is sort of stretch the head out. Now typically when you put the new head on, it takes a little time for the head to sort of settle. So what I like to do is, when it's just finger tightened and pretty loose, I like to give it a good push right in the middle of the head. And around the rim as well. Just to stretch the head out ever so slightly. It's going to stretch anyway when you start putting tension on it. So the first way we'll tune the drum is clockwise. And basically, I like my snare nice and tight. So I'm going to start with 3 turns per lug and just go around clockwise. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I did 3 turns all the way around in the clockwise way. Now it's still pretty out of tune, so what I do now is fine tune all the lugs so I get a uniform sound, each one sounding exactly the same. So to do that, I basically tap my finger by each lug all the way around the drum, and then I just pick one and align the drum to that. Okay, another method of tuning is the cross method. And basically, I just draw a straight line from top to bottom, right to left, and fill in the diagonal spots as well.
So I'm just going to do 3 turns per lug.
Okay, now the next step is actually the trickiest part, and that involves doing the fine tuning of the drum. Fine tune all the resonances so that they're more or less the same, or as close to the same as possible. I also like to do this tuning without the snares on. Sometimes the snares can change the sound of the actual pitch that we're listening for when we're trying to hear how the overtones or the resonance sounds. Now once the resonance are more or less uniform, throw the snare on, it's going to sound a lot better. Once the drum is in tune, I'll give it a couple whacks and see how it sounds. Now there's a couple more things you can do to change the sound of your drum. Some more drastic and some less. Sometimes I'll take a little bit of tape and I'll tape the top of the drum. I put the tape a little bit on the rim and a little bit on the drum so it's not super drastic. That basically cuts down a lot of the overtones. If I want the drum to resonate even less, I'll grab a little donut and throw a donut on there. So much less resonance coming from the batter head. Now you can make your own donut by taking your old drum heads and basically just cutting off the outer edge, going in maybe an inch or half inch, and then just throwing it back on your new drum head. Alright, hopefully this helps you in your steps to making your drums sound more in tune.